I may not fully be able to wrap my mind around the logic of simple peasants. Why would anyone want to be poor anyway? And you, Moonjin, you're the most rare and valuable utensil of all.
Oh darn, guess I'm going to have to enjoy this whole juicy steak by myself. Whatever, I'm gonna go burn down a burger joint and eat whatever survives the fire.
Finally, I can have my cake and pay someone else to eat it too.
We could assume she just wanted to play cool and edgy to impress us, and she failed.
Let's go.
I kinda wanna go shopping, but I don't know what I need to get, so I better not. Still not very bold. Well, let's go have fun.
What's up?
Oh no! Oh, shopping! Hey, last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer. Quick, give me that dangerous money you have in your still healthy pockets. Might as well see what they have. Event. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You'll have to do an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume. Dragonheart. Oh, Dragon Heat. A classic. It's so cheesy and stupid that you can't stop reading it. I never thought I'd say this, but now I'm super into dragon abs. A lemon! This is a lemon. Do I really need to explain every little thing I sell here? Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It's not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. A gift? Do I want to go big? Nah.
Dude, I'm scared of that gift ever since it, like, wrecked me that one time.
I kind of want to go with the dragon eat. Let's just see what
Catch you
happens, you
later.
know? One night, no limits.
All right.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. You gain +2 charm.
Youth is a gift!
Alright, everyone, let's get ready for a rousing round of Middle Ages style shinty. Yes. Really? Just kidding, it's more dodgeball. Liam, Miranda, you're the team captains. Miranda, you pick first. Oh, well, I guess Moonjin? Miranda pulls you aside and begins talking in a stage whisper that is probably definitely audible to your fellow students. It's always a great blow to my honor to lose anything, even a foolish peasant sport like dodging balls. Quite frankly, I'm not even sure that you're up to par, but you do seem like you spend a great deal of time examining your fellow students, almost as if you're obsessively ranking them in your mind as to whom would be the best prom date or some such thing. Oh man, did Miranda call you out or what? Tell me, so that my royal reputation is not sullied by losing this paltry game, how best can I assess the skills of my fellow students and therefore lead my team to victory? Great question. Time to tackle a royal stab at her heart, most literally though, by coming up with an equally great answer. Loyalty is crucial. See who admires you most by having your classmates compose ballads about you. It's not about the students as individuals. Think about how they fit together, like an elegant set of silverware. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be silverware, because I feel like she's obsessed with silverware. Why, Moonjin, that might just be the most brilliant suggestion you've ever made. I may not fully be able to wrap my mind around the logic of simple peasants. Why would anyone want to be poor anyway? But I certainly know my way around a fine dining set. Bear is like a diamond bullion spoon. Expensive, elegant, deadly. Polly's quadruple chopsticks. Fun and impractical. Damien, of course, is a meat triton. No further explanation needed, I trust. My opposing team captain, Liam, why, he's a fork. Outdated and obscure. And you, Moonjin, you're the most rare and valuable utensil of all. A heart spoon. Aww, that's so sweet. The spoon we use for scooping out the still beating hearts of our enemies. Yep, there it is.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Well, it's the thought that counts, and for Miranda, the thought of torture is very sweet. You gain +2 charm and 1 fun, not to mention intricate knowledge of mer silverware.
Everyone chooses celebrity. Robert Downey Jr.
Fuck, why am I blanking on everybody?
No idea.
12 seconds later.
Anne Hathaway.
The entirety of BTS. Players' order is decided based on how likely it is that the selected celebrity is secretly a vigilante superhero. Robert Downey Jr. and Anne Hathaway. I don't think Anne Hathaway's secretive about it at all.
Yeah, I don't think she would be.
She's just like a fucking goddess. Lunchtime.
Let's go.
You find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentified prime meat. Alright, Damien, I know we had our share of disagreements during the convoluted poaching expedition. Like when you told me not to bring all my knives. But I trust we can now put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labors. You mean the meats of our labors? Yes. Together we will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait, raw and bloody? You mean you're not even going to try to using fire on it? Of course I used fire. I specifically instructed the chief to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at a lit stove. Did the fire ever, touch the meat? What would be the point of that? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare. Like hell it can. You wait here while I get my culinary flamethrower. Damien, please, let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to an arbitrary third party. Melon will surely make the intelligent choice for us, isn't that right? My word, the steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood, quick. The only correct way to enjoy a steak is after its charred remains have been retrieved from a burning building. Well, obviously I'm gonna back my girl, Quite right. Someone turn off the heat. Get a frost wizard in here. Fetch me more blood from the blood bank. What the fuck? I'm not gonna eat a big chunk of raw meat. How am I supposed to ensure maximum suffering without fire? Oh darn, guess I'm going to have to enjoy this whole juicy steak by myself. Whatever, I'm gonna go burn down a burger joint and eat whatever survives the fire. Good for you, Damien. Live your best life. Vera slips you a thick stack of cash under the table. Unfortunately, she pays you in Vera bucks. More fortunately, your stack of Vera bucks is redeemable for 4.5 minutes of intimate eye contact. Juicy.
Alright.
Alright. The table you chose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who is flanked by 2 well-dressed servants. One of those servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other. Seriously, Miranda, you have servants to chew your food for you? What? Of course not. That would be barbaric. The servant happily swallows the Salisbury steak. I have servants to eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any? First of all, no, I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving? Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy.
Enough.
I have no objective reason to care about this, but suddenly it's all I care about. Someone convince Miranda to stop this madness. Maybe you should start this madness, Liam. Imagine all the food you could take pictures of without having to eat any of it. But Miranda, look at the contented smile on the servant's face. You think he's eating for you, but secretly he's eating for himself. Definitely that one.
Not bad.
You might have a point there. For too long, I have needlessly ordered off the cafeteria menu, leaving my food untouched even as I take the most artistic grams. I justified the wastefulness by the intense artistic merits of my photographs, but I need compromise no longer. Finally, I can have my cake and pay someone else to eat it too. Still, Miranda, this makes way less sense for someone who actually needs to eat to survive. Oh, you're just jealous of how cute my serfs are. Eat up, little guys. I'm not full yet. Seriously, how does Miranda keep from starving to death? Do they put an IV in her while she sleeps? Whatever, she's happy.
Next time we might just pick you. Look. I still have my dragon porn. When am I gonna need that? I need to be more creative.
Come on, guys, let's get creative.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standard. You gain 2 creativity. You're wandering down the hall reading Dragon Heat as discreetly as you can, which apparently isn't very, because Polly and Vera clock this immediately.
Ugh.
Nice. Are you actually reading erotic fanfiction about dragons?
Yes.
Because we love Dragon Heat. I'm all about 19th century Russian literature, but a ghost girl can't say no to some erotic fanfic, am I right? I've literally been working on my Morgana von Brustrick cosplay all week. Don't worry about why. Speak for yourself, Polly. I don't. I've never... Okay, fine, I may have read Dragonheart, but don't go around just telling people. Psh, you're clearly safe with her. A fellow Dracophile can always be trusted. Are you sure? I mean, anyone into Dragon Heat must have a wicked mind. 297 chapters and counting, and it still manages to amaze me with all the new levels of wrong. Yeah, right, I fucking love it. Yeah, I must admit, I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to the fave chapters. Mine is the one where Harold McDonghard, Horace the Hydra, and the deranged Draco Delacourt have to rest at an inn after the Choking Bay adventure, only to discover they have just one available bed. There's only one bed, the classic fanfic trick that never fails. Ha, yes, that one was good. I personally prefer the one where Vanessaria unmasks her masked savior after a passionate kiss, only to discover it's herself, and then they totally bang. I'm not a fan of time travel, but sign me up for some good self-cess. Amen. What about you, Melon? What's your favorite story arc? Nothing to worry about, you'll just be revealing your inner kinks to us, no pressure. Easy, the Sexcalibur arc, where they want to discover the chosen one who can control the mythical Sexcalibur dildo, and they have a super orgy so everyone can have their turn with the dildo. What about this exclusive chapter I've written myself? I'm not creative enough for that, so I'm gonna go with the Sexcalibur.
Oh.
Oh, well, fuck you, Polly. Oh, the Sexcalibur arc? I mean, it's a good one, don't get me wrong, but it's just kind of controversial, don't you think? The great King Fellatio III organized the Sexcalibur trial where everyone tried out this mythical Sexcalibur dildo, and it was all in good fun, but it turned out to be a legend was a lie invented by the king who just wanted to have an orgy with everyone. Well, if everyone enjoyed it a lot, it spawned a very long and unnecessary conversation on consent. I'm with Vera here. Also, they never depicted any proper orgy preparation. And being the literature buff I am, I can understand the writers didn't want to spend time there and the reader should assume it happened, but it's still kind of problematic, too. Nothing is good as a good old orgy, but not so good if it lacks the correct preparation for health and hygiene. Dunno, Melon, I'm not sure what to think if the Sexcalibur arc is your favorite in the Dragonheart. We could assume she just wanted to play cool and edgy to impress us, and she failed. Yeah, boo, don't go all try hard on us. There's nothing as sexy as being yourself. Agree. Well, I'm not a writer, so I didn't want to write. Sorry. And so they leave. Well, you failed that one.
Oh.
Kind of difficult not to try too hard when romancing them, since there is technically a dating sim. Still, you lose 2 charm and 1 boldness.
Alright.
Damn.
I feel like I don't think I need fun. Miranda, I don't think Miranda... She's fun in her own right. But I don't think I need fun for her. Fuck it, let's go to class. That day you listened to your elders and learned valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. I am smart as fuck! At the end of the class,
Yeah.
Mr. Slenderman hands back your test from last week. You look over at Miranda. Whoa, you haven't seen her this mad since she found out My Little Pony wasn't a documentary. What?
Did Disgraceful.
Unbelievable. An F on my test, but I am the best at everything I do. Father always says so. I know what must be the matter. Mr. Slenderman is simply defective. He must be replaced. Let me just go online and purchase a new teacher. Or is it hire? Do you hire teachers? This one looks good. Mr. Roboto, the robotic teacher who does exactly as you ask. But what's this? It seems this backward school district requires some sort of reason to fire and replace a teacher. Apparently impudence isn't sufficient. Quick, help me come up with a reason Mr. Slenderman should be fired. Mr. Slenderman? Are you kidding? I can show you at least a dozen images of him stalking children. Let's photo edit him in a picture of a KK meeting.
Wow.
What fucking choices?
Yeah. I feel like the first one's the best one because the second one you said let's Photoshop him into it, and the first one is I have proof.
Yeah. A cursory online search for Slenderman with children yields thousands of extremely creepy results. God. You see Slenderman hanging out at playgrounds, at picnics, even in family photographs. This is disgusting. Do you see this? Sometimes he even has tentacles. This is not nearly as serious as giving me an F on my test, but still it is quite bad. The school authorities seem to think it's quite bad indeed. They fire Mr. Slenderman and replace him with Miranda's new robot teacher. Mr. Roboto gives everyone A's and buys everyone pizza. Everybody wins, except Mr. Slenderman, who's going to monster prison. You gain 2 fun and 1 smart. God. Me.
All right.
You're having your evening tea at a nice place when you start feeling sleepy. Next thing you know, you're waking up in an abandoned warehouse. Finally. Hello? It took you almost 2 hours to recover consciousness. Rude much? Anyway, let's do this quickly. I have someone else to drug and kidnap at 9. You're here tonight because I might or might not be starting to have feelings for Melon. But feelings are dumb and blind and flighty and dumb. And I won't let my feelings lead me into a life I end up regretting. Thing is, I'm fabulous, so of course I've created a specific list of features I expect in a love partner. You know, to guarantee I don't end up murdering them out of boredom and consent. And you know what I appreciate in people? Ambition and direction. I want someone that's thinking beyond just where they want to go this summer. I want someone with a plan so we can both be fabulous and conquer life in our own fierce ways. So tell me, would you describe Melon as an ambitious person who has planned an amazing future for herself? Yeah, Melon has her entire life planned out in a set of color-coded manila folders, including all potential scenarios, tons of charts, and even some thoughts on how her lineage could continue her master plan. Sure, you know how Melon works at a burger joint on the weekends. According to her plans, 20 years from now, she might become the manager. Also, she has very serious plan to become platinum and FOF by next year. Manila folders, charts, color-coded. Those are the key words to getting a lady excited. You're pretty sure there aren't, but sure. I wonder if she uses the same color codes that I use in my plans. Who knows? Even our life master plans could merge. I'm looking forward to analyzing the degree of compatibility in our lineage plans. Aw, look at me, getting all romantic. Vera sure has a unique sense of romanticism, but you're sure it will be good enough for Melon. You gain 3 charm for your good deed.